Hey everybody, it's JFan1312 here. Welcome guys to another episode of Let's Play Sly 4 Thieves in Time. In the last episode, we finished Ancient Arabia in a two-parter segment, which I'm really glad I did, because it probably would have ended up being a two-parter segment without the extra mission, so I'm just glad I decided to throw that in there. And in this episode, we are doing the Cluebottle mission. I decided to start as Salim, because his speed climbing could be helpful, and because he has the basic... and because he has the magic carpet, which is basically the paraglider. Then I decided that Sly basically has the exact same ability. He can just slow down time. So a little bit after this, I just switch back to Sly. And in this thing, I end up collecting most of the treasures of the area, actually. This is where I switch back to Sly. But I actually end up collecting most of the treasures of the area in this video, which I find honestly really funny, because I should have not collected none of them since I knew I was going to do the treasure video, which, by the way, I've actually finished recording at the time of recording this commentary segment, and I gotta tell you, that was really annoying to record the video of, but I got it done, and it was like about 3 hours, maybe? 3 hours, 4 hours, I think it was more over around 4 hours long, and that's going to be sped up, but that's going to be like a 50-minute post-commentary segment, and I have no idea what the hell I'm going to talk about then. I might have to think of some commentary, because these I just do on the fly, because they're like 21 minutes at most, and I can bullshit my way through 21 minutes of commentary. Here I'm just waiting, because I'm looking at, there I was waiting because I was changing the video that I was listening to. I tend to listen to videos when I do stuff like this, and I wasn't consulting a guide on this one. I didn't consult a guide on this one at all, I don't think. I'm almost positive that I did. No, I did not consult a guide on this one. So it was the last Cluebottle that I actually needed help with, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make this a real Cluebottle hunt. For the very last Cluebottle of the game, I'm not going to cheat for the very last Cluebottle of the game. But I did use a guide for the treasures, and if I didn't use a guide for the treasures, then I would still be recording that right now, and it would probably go into tomorrow, and into Monday, and into Tuesday, and probably even into Wednesday. So it would take a very long time to record all the treasures if I hadn't just used a guide for it. It took about 4 hours comparatively to the, like, what, 24 at least it would take if I hadn't used a guide, so I shaved off at least 20 hours, which is awesome. And honestly, did you honestly think that I would find those without a guide? I had to find some of the Cluebottles with a guide. I don't think I could handle finding all those treasures with a guide. Sure, there's the most Cluebottles are the most abundant to find. There's a ton of them, but there's also the problem of treasures are a lot more hidden. Same with masks. They're both a lot more hidden and more annoying to find, because I need to, like, it's a lot easier if I use the guide, because it also shows a map and shows a number on where they are. So I just mark around on my map around where the number was supposed to be. My memory is good enough so that I can do that, just completely in my memory. And then, so that if I miss the treasure, so that if I don't make it back to the hideout in time for the treasure, then I just end up having it marked so I can just go straight back there. That happened a lot, actually, where I wasn't able to make it to get the treasures. That actually happened a lot, where I ran out of time, but I'm just glad to be done with that, because the masks I won't have to do anything with other than find. I find the masks, and then I'm done with that mask, and I move on to the next one. The treasures were more annoying, because I find the treasure, and then I hope to make it back to the hideout. If I don't make it back to the hideout, then I wait. If I don't make it back to the hideout, then I should be explaining this in my treasure video, because that's when it would actually be helpful. Honestly, it'll be repeat information, but for anybody who just wants to know where the treasures are, and they think that watching my sped up videos will actually help them find that, especially when that's just a few of the treasures. I'm just going to explain it again if people want only watch that video for some reason. I don't know, I'm going to need something to talk about. And honestly, I'm just going to stop this explanation here. I'm not even going to finish it. I don't even remember where I was in the explanation, so that's a good reason to not finish it. I find a lot of these things, and I just find it really funny sometimes with some of those things that I find. Some of those stop things for the treasures, and that part gets really annoying because the arrow will be pointing into that cavern area, but you can't actually get to the hideout because it's in the same direction as the hideout, but there's no way to the outside from there, at least that I remember. So it's just really annoying. And geez, there's still 15 minutes on this. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about actually. So recently we went to Tuesday Morning and they had a big sale. They had a sale on Band Hero, the full set for Band Hero. They had a sale on Rock Band 3 just with the keyboard and DJ Hero. So we got the Band Hero because my dad got really sick of the second guitar that we had because it really does suck. And the guitar that it came with is so much better than the first guitar that we had, which is kind of funny actually. The drum set didn't work. The chords sucked and the drum set just didn't work. The microphone worked though, worked just fine. And then there's the DJ Hero. One of the legs would not pop out, and then it had scratch marks as if someone had tried to pop it out for themselves with like some robo grips or something and then just kind of failed. Every time I do that samurai thing where you shoot the fireball back at the thing to open the door, I always what was I gonna say? Oh, I always switch back to a different costume because I really hate the samurai costume for some reason. Honestly, I thought it was cool, and it is cool, but I don't like it. Honestly, it feels like we use it the least out of all the costumes in the game, because after the first area, I've gotten tons of uses out of the jailbird costume, the saber-tooth costume, the archery costume, and the thief costume. Not much out of the samurai costume. Like, I've used it twice, maybe? Actually, in the treasure video, I think I used it twice. Total. Which I find really funny, because the only reason we would use it after the first area is for treasures, and I only used it twice, because I used it for treasures that I found in different videos, but still. Yeah, that one confuses me on the treasure video. When I get this one, I don't remember the fact that I didn't get it, that I got it for my treasure video, so that so I search there and I can't find it, and it takes me a second to realize I'm standing on the platform that it would be. I just must have already gotten it. So it's just really funny, the treasure video. Honestly, it's really annoying, and I hated recording it. I'm probably gonna hate putting post commentary on over it even more. But still, it was kind of funny, honestly. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was really funny because of stuff. I don't know. Wow. I have forgotten how to talk. So, here, I tend to basically, when I'm doing these Cluebottle searches, I tend to end up switching from doing a search for Cluebottles with finding some treasures on the side, to doing a search for treasures while finding some Cluebottles on the side. It's really stupid, but that's how it happens. But you would not believe the amount of coins I had at the end of the treasure video. I'm sure it makes sense with how many treasures I frickin' grabbed, but I won't spoil it. I had a lot of coins, and I started it with like 12, I think. I started it with a really low number, and this is annoying because you see this bucket of arrows here, but you can't do anything with it. I spend like half an hour total next to this thing of arrows just trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do with it. I do realize that with the arrows, if you shoot them at a certain person, then it will actually do an insta-kill on them. Or a certain person, certain enemy, and it'll actually do an insta-kill on them. Which I find kind of funny, actually. Although, it'll do an insta-kill on an insta-kill on an enemy, but it can't break a Cluebottle. I love that, too. But I eventually just end up giving up on searching around here because I've just been shooting for like half an hour, not finding a goddamn thing. So I just eventually just decide, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna search for where that target could be around here. So I don't leave my archery costume for some reason because I'm stupid. I mean, you can do just about all the same moves with the archery costume as you can with a regular slide person. The only thing you can't do with the archery costume that you can do as just regular slide is paraglide, and then like run across tight ropes and stuff like that. And then here I find another treasure, but then I go over there because I'm an idiot. Because I thought you could walk on that rope for some reason. So then I take this treasure back. This is the cane polish. Oh, I just love this treasure because it's cane polish. The bright cane polish. I don't know why, I just really enjoy that. And, yeah. 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that, I've got some ice cream that's been sitting here and melting. And I don't like the thought of it melting, so I figured I'd have a bite. And here I search here for a while too. I don't think I find the target here either. It's even funnier because on the treasure video at one point I actually find a target. I actually find one of these bows and arrows and then I shoot it and I hit a target. I just didn't hit the right target. And then over there I saw a mask, so I figured I'd just grab that. So I have 24 out of 60 masks, so you guys are only going to see like hang on. 36 masks. You guys are going to see 36 masks in the mask video. I got a few masks in the Cluebottle videos, like that one, but I think most of the masks are actually in commentated videos, so it shouldn't really matter all that much that you guys didn't see them. So then here I see the jeweled scimitar, but then I'm like, I'll just save that for the treasure video because I want to find the clue bottle that's over here. Because I thought, yeah, there was that clue bottle over there that I couldn't figure out how to get to for the life of me. And I keep trying to like paraglide over that thing because I feel like it'll be a hook that'll lead me over there, which it is. But I was trying to go the wrong way, the opposite way from the way it's supposed to go. Here you slow down time while you climb up this. There's another mask up there, so actually I'm going to be showing 35, not 36, unless I find another mask in this video. And then go down here, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the wrong one. Awesome sauce. I don't know. I forgot. I don't think. No, that's not my last clue bottle. Because my last clue bottle was even more annoying to find than this one was. And I get the clue bottle here, though. This was my 25th clue bottle. I've still got a bunch more to go. Which is really stupid in one more second. Yeah, I just died there. Because, why not? But it's really funny some of the complex treasures that I find when I'm not even searching for them. Because, like, there's one that you need to use the jailbird costume to push a container back. Then you need to use the saber-tooth costume to get across a bunch of places. I think there was even one where you had to basically do that, but you had to use the archery. Oh, I found another mess. But you had to use the archery costume before that to get to the place where you would use the jailbird costume, and I found that on my own without using the guide page. It's just really weird. This place is definitely the one that I had the most treasures in to start with. The Wild West being the second most. And the 10,000 BC being the least most. There was one treasure in the Wild West that I could not get to because the saber-tooth costume just wouldn't work. It worked eventually, and it was really stupid the way I had to get it to work, but it was just really stupid. I've got a lot of treasure explanations, actually, to do in the other videos, so it wouldn't be that hard. Once I see it pop up on screen, I'll just be like, oh yeah, this happened here, and this happened here, and this happened here, and blah, 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 blah. Hopefully it won't be 8 times speed, so that I can understand what the hell I'm doing. So, yeah. And with these clue bottles, the last clue bottle on here took me for, I think I explained this already, but it took me forever to find. I think it was just like, oh man, I'm the last clue bottle of the game. You've got to spend a lot more time on me than you spend normally on clue bottles. Because I'm the last clue bottle of the game. I mean, seriously. Dude, last clue bottle of the game, it's going to take me longer to find than the others. So, yeah, it did take me longer to find than the others. Than the others on this one and on the past few ones. Now, the longest clue bottle that ever took me to find was definitely that one that I showed the entire way to get to on the live commentary segment of the Wild West, because that was just insane and stupid. How you had to do that. I'm surprised that you actually, never mind. It makes sense that you would have to use some of the costumes you get in that area to get some of these. Yeah, this is the one that I was showing. You needed to get there with the jailbird costume, push the thing over, then you needed to roll on the ball, turn off the blue lasers, and then jump across with the Sabretooth costume, jump back across, and then run all the way out here. And I collect that clue bottle, and then I don't even get to the hideout. I think I'm like, oh, no, the treasure breaks, which is much better than me getting to the hideout with 0 seconds left on the... With me getting right before the hideout and then it running out of time. Which I actually had happened to me before. I think I explained that in this video. I don't remember what I said in this video already. But yeah, it was annoying to find. And that's how I got the 29th clue bottle. And the rest of this video is me finding the 30th clue bottle, because I actually stopped before I get to the 30th clue bottle. Here I'm just riding on a magic carpet for a while. I'm like, these fly around, I see a blue sparkles on here, so I'm just gonna jump on one and see what happens. And I just jump off here and I go across here very slowly, and then I start going backwards. I found that part funny. And then I just walk across. I eventually get that treasure that I lost before, because I know I didn't find that in the treasure video. But yeah, I just walk across here. I just continuously move around. Here, I'm just looking to find the last clue bottle here. And then, I'm like searching around for treasure, and then, yeah, here's this. I'm like searching around for treasure, and then I realize, that the clue bottle's on screen, and I hadn't noticed it for like a minute or 3 or something like that. But it was just really funny. I just killed those guys with the sword. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just kill them with the sword, it's easier. And I just find it hilarious that there's that the clue bottle is on screen, on the compass, when I'm just going around trying to find money. It's on the compass, and then I just look at the compass decidedly after being like either standing in the same spot or moving around in the same area for a little bit, and then I decided to look at the compass. Oh wow, the clue bottle's right here. So I just find that funny. Yeah, there it is. And then I just walk right past it because I didn't even notice it because I was going for that. Because I was gonna get this treasure again, and then I lose the treasure because I'm an idiot. And I wait for that so that I can do this. And then I just continuously run out, and I still don't notice the treasure. And I go all the way to the hideout. I hate the treasures, because you have to go all the way to the hideout. But I get good enough at finding the treasure so that, if I'm at a certain spot, then I will know how far away, then I will know what certain time I would need. I just randomly go through the treasures there because I'm stupid. I don't know why I did that. I seriously have no idea why I did that. But this is just really funny sometimes to watch me at work in the past, and I'm like, whoa, I actually did some of this stupid shit. Wow. Yeah, I just find that really funny. I just find it really funny how the clue bottles are on the compass, yet I don't even notice them for a while. Yeah, the treasure's been lost there, and I just don't go back to pick it up, because I picked that one up in my treasure video, I remember that. But I just find this hilarious, with, like, I do a bunch of backtracking to the same areas, but I saw the thing on my compass, I just didn't... Well, the clue bottle was on my compass, I just didn't notice it. Because I was gonna get the treasure. Actually, I think I did notice it, but then I'm like, I want to get the treasure first, then I'll come back. And I just forget about it, because I'm rushing to get the treasure back in time. And it's just this long, complicated, drawn-out process, when I could have just looked at the bottom screen, or just gotten it at that time. And then here, I'm just walking around, destroying things, and then I'm like, where's over here? Is it over here? This is when I start searching for the clue bottle again, instead of just searching for treasure. And at some point, I think, really soon, I go back there, and... Or, no, I go through here. Okay. Is this when I get that hello thing? No, I think I had it from that earlier. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. It's been a very long time since I've recorded this, but this is almost over, actually. So, I will see you guys in the next episode when we collect all the treasures we missed throughout every episode. Alright? I will see you guys then. I know I started that outro way too early, but I don't want to be caught off guard. I'm just bouncing around here and then I'm like, oh wow, the clue bottle's over there! So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye! I said bye. I said bye already. Alright, we're back for the post-commentary segment. Live commentary segment of this part. Here's the last clue bottle. And the safe is very close to the safe house. So, and I keep forgetting what I actually am used to calling these things. It's been a while since I've played a Sly game. Even, I know Sly 3 just finished being uploaded the day before I started uploading these, but Sly 3 was finished uploading then, but I finished recording it a long time before that. So, it's been a very long time since I've played a Sly Cooper game, so I just kind of forgotten a bit of the terminology, and since this one started out with different terminology instantly, that's what the hell confused me. Because normally I wouldn't call it a safe house, or normally I wouldn't call it a hideout, I would call it a safe house. But it's been a very long time since I played the Sly Cooper games, and I forgot the fact that it was called a safe house. And the safe is usually called a vault. I also forgot that. But in this one, it really is a safe, not a vault, because the vault is a lot bigger than the safe. But yeah, this is the end of our last clue bottle mission. There are no more clue bottles in this game. Now we'll just do this. Actually, we want to go this way. Alright. And we get the Guru Staff Piece. Ooh. Wonder what that does. As you can see, 100% on bottles, 100% on safes, but the next video after this is going to be treasures, then after that will be masks. Yeah, we've still got a long way to go. But those are probably going to be a long while after this, because I've got to do a bunch of research to actually figure out the treasures and stuffs. Should be in a corner. Oh, it's this one. Guru's staff appears to have broken, but this is the most important piece since it holds this powerful moonstone. Maybe one day you can help him repair the staff, but for now, all damage to the player is reduced by 50%. Oh, that is useful. I wish I had that before. Oh well. I didn't. One treasure apparently... Oh, collect treasure to unlock it. So I'm guessing... Oh! Duh! All the treasure collected unlocks the arcade. That's my guess. I also still like how those guys are just there. But yes. In the next episode... This treasure wall will be... After the next episode, this treasure wall will be 100% full. Ugh. And then the episode after that, this will be 100% full. All 3 of these will have been found. So, I will see you guys next time for the treasure video. Alright? Let me go to Ryoichi's area, because that's where I'm going to start it off. Alright, I will see you guys then for the very long, very sped up treasure video. Alright? I will see you guys. I already said this, but I will see you guys